Okay. All right. We're good to go. I'm gonna clip it. Actually, I should, but I don't really have anything to clip it on.
There you go.
Good enough. Okay. So finally starting. Who am I here with today?
Ads Pickett.
Miss Pickett. We were talking about a lot of stuff. A few things, but you are from CCA.
I am.
And I just interviewed a CCA student yesterday, and heard all about how wonderful of a school it is.
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Truly.
Tell me about your experience at CCA.
Like, honestly, or do you want me to, like,
honestly.
lie to you?
You know, yeah, just lie to me.
Okay, yeah. CCA was definitely a trip. It had its good moments and it had its bad moments. I think it all, and I've always kind of said this, I think it all depends on what major you're in. Like, if you're in, like, musical theater, it's a little harder for you because it's definitely a social hierarchy with the majors, yeah. So musical theater was always at the top, then it was vocal music, and then the orchestras and, like, visual arts was at the bottom, which is crazy because that's literally the main point of CCA.
Yeah.
But
so I heard there's favorites.
oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Which is crazy to me because with I've never been to CCA. I didn't go to school there, but I can understand that it's more than just a regular high school.
It is.
And so the fact that they could take that and run with it and then be like, oh yeah, we're going to have favorites. It's like you're ruining such a great thing. You have such a great thing going and you're just going to ruin it like that.
And that also kind of plays into, like, the social hierarchy that's there, because musical theater and, like, the performing majors always had, like, a lot of money come in. But, like, the smaller performing majors, like acting or anything like that, like, they had a little less money coming in, so they weren't as focused on.
Yeah.
And then visual arts, like, had no money coming in. They
Yeah,
had no events worked out for them. Their, like, paintbrushes are caked on with dried paint that they can't get off. Like, they're running out of paint. They've got no colored pencils. Like, it's really sad.
That is sad. That is super sad. Like, literally just like, oh, you guys figured it out.
Yeah, no, literally.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Because, again, like, that's the whole point.
Exactly.
That's the whole point, man.
And, like, so many, like, murals of that school, like, in the school, are done by visual arts majors.
Yeah.
So
it's built on by students, definitely.
Yeah. But y'all didn't hear that from me.
Yeah, no, we hear that from people.
Yeah.
Nobody in particular.
Nobody in
just
particular.
So I guess over the years, have you been there your whole high school career?
Yes, I went there for 6th grade through sophomore year.
Oh, I forgot it's a middle school thing too. Is it all in like all together? Like you see all the grades? Okay.
So it's, like, split, and we all have a mutual understanding that high school and middle school are on 2 separate sides of the building.
Okay.
So when you go upstairs, on the left side it's middle school, and on the right side it's high school.
Okay.
And then it kind of splits on the bottom too, but it's kind of wonky there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there's a divide definitely.
Yeah.
Over all the years you've been there, have you seen more and more people leaving?
Yes, but I have also seen more and more people coming in.
Do you have to get in first year, or can you join later?
You can join later. I have, like, some of my best friends joined, like, 8th or 9th grade.
Okay.
But as a bunch of people leave, more and more people come in. Like, the school is only supposed to hold, like, 300, 400 students. I think as of right now they're at 600.
I was about to say, that's not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot at all. We're like 100 here.
Yeah. It's also, like, a relatively small building.
Okay.
So, like, 300 or 400 sounds small, but it's, like, really big in, like, comparison to everything. But yeah, as of right now they're at 600.
Do you miss it?
Yes and no. I miss my friends, and I miss being a part of choir, and I miss the family that I've built there, but I don't miss being there.
Being there, yeah, I can get that. No, it's so crazy to me. I can't even imagine what it would be like to be at a school like that, because I've heard this is very different here. Yeah. So, like, I can't really imagine what it's like to be at a school that's so focused on things like that. Do you wish that you would have had, like, a traditional experience at school, or do you feel like you did have a traditional experience?
Honestly, I don't think I would have, like, wished to trade it in some aspects, because, like, at times being at CCA was literally High School Musical. Like the week of Halloween, they do a flash mob in the Commons, which is our lunch area. Or like we would have finales once a month where all of the majors would get together and they would perform like separate things of what they're learning. And like there was morning music every morning, and sometimes you'd get the orchestra to play in the mornings, or people would show up with speakers going on for the events that we had. Like there were so many good moments that it kind of like, the thought of going to a regular high school kind of made me want to throw up.
Okay, no, I get that. Yeah.
But I do wish that what had happened to make me want to leave didn't happen, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Because I think that would have made my experience there like a million times better.
So you feel like it was a very lively school?
It was, yeah.
Do you think it's gotten worse over the years that you've been there? Like every year got worse?
Yes.
What do you see the future for CCA looking like?
I don't know. I don't know. It depends on who all is in charge. Because I think as of right now, they're going to continue to lose more kids, and they're going to continue to overpopulate the school because of it. And I don't think that as they lose more kids, people are going to hear about it, and they're not going to want to go as badly.
Do you think it's on a decline?
Slightly, yeah.
Okay.
Like a very slow decline.
Okay.
Yeah.
From a student's point of view, what do you think you would need to kind of get back on its feet?
I think, I'm trying to put this in a way to where like I'm not gonna get like shunned for it. But like I think we need a little less control. Like not saying strictly independent, because it's not like UH. It's far from UH. But I think we need to actually treat our performers as students and as kids and as people, because that's what we are. We're kids and we're people, we're human. We have lives outside of performing. And like there are definitely some out there that like that's their entire life. That's all they do. They go to school, they perform, they come back, they perform. Like that's all they do. But when you're having to stay after school till like 8 or 9 o'clock for rehearsals every week, like it's maybe not every week, but like multiple days in a week, it's really exhausting. And when the arts are prioritized over your academics, it's very, very stressful. So I think we need a little bit more control, and I think the kids just need to be like treated as humans and treated as people. And when you make a mistake, you're not shunned for it.
So it's very, it can be very rigorous over there and tough.
Yeah.
Do you think that's like a natural leading process for people that can't handle it?
I think so. I think that's what it's meant to be. Okay, well, I don't think that was the intention with the school, but I think that's what it's become.
A byproduct, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds tough, being able to, or having to perform multiple times a week. And I think, of course, not everybody, but the hope is that you love it, right?
Yeah.
The hope is that this is your passion, it's what you want to do. But even what you like to do can become work, and it's, I can see how that kind of conditioning could be tough. I think some people look at it as a good thing, like you're preparing them for the world, you know what I mean? Like it's not gonna get easier from here.
Yeah. But when your world isn't performing, like there's no point in having to be like beat into a corner for it. And like you said, like doing something that you loved so like religiously, it like kills it for you.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
That's a great way to put it. Are you still wanting to pursue music?
See, I never actually wanted to pursue music.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me the story about that.
So from third grade to sophomore year, I had always done music stuff. Like I was in musicals, I was in choirs, I was doing solo work. Like I have always done music. But it was never like something I truly wanted to do. I've always wanted to be in law or like forensics and stuff like that. And I think music was just fun for me.
Law, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Big difference.
Big difference. Okay.
And like, I don't know, CCA just seemed so fun for me. and I loved it. I've definitely learned a lot of things there. But, and like, that's part of the reason why I left, is because, like, that's not what I'm going to do in my everyday life when I graduate. So why would I put so much effort into something that I'm not going to end up doing?
I think that's, if I may say, even though I have no experience, I feel like that's the quiet part out loud that a lot of kids don't want to tell themselves, and a lot of teachers don't want to tell the kids.
It is.
Is that the arts is a competitive environment in the real world. It's a hard environment.
It's very competitive.
And it's incredibly competitive. So to have that moment and go, there's a good chance that even though I may love this, I will not use it in my daily life to support myself and my family in the future.
Yeah.
You know, like it's so hard to be okay with that, especially when you go to a school like that.
Yeah.
And so now I know I'm like kind of taking this and running with
you're
it.
good.
But from your perspective, it's like sophomore year, you're having all these thoughts about what am I going to do in the future, and is it really going to be music? And then you get an opportunity like this, and you're like, okay, I can take this opportunity and like find out what I want to do in the future, or what I can do in the future. And you're starting to have doubts about CCA. So like it kind of is a no-brainer jump. Actually, I'm starting to realize that, because I've always wondered, like, why would you jump ship? But when you put it in the way, like, where is this heading in the future?
Yeah.
What is there for me?
Well, I've actually have been wanting to leave CCA since my 8th grade year.
Really?
Yeah, but because I've known Miss Hayes was my assistant principal at CCA.
Really?
So, yeah. So we were really close there. And when I had heard about University High in 8th grade, I lost it. I was like, I have to do this. I have to do this. This is what I want to do. This is what I need to do at this point.
So you've been on this.
Oh, I've been on it.
Wow.
Okay. I sent this girl Instagram message being like, hey, what do I need to do? Like, I can't find your email anywhere. But like, what do I need to do to get it? And she was like, I got you. And that was it. That was all I got from that text message. I have been planning for this since middle school. So, yeah.
That's incredible. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. I have not heard a story like that at all.
Yeah.
That is. So you've just been on this.
Oh, I've been on it. I've been
I'm
counting down the days.
I'm talking to you like you haven't been planning this for 3 years. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this wasn't just like a last minute decision. I definitely went back and forth on it, but I have always planned to come here.
Wow.
Yeah. It just recently got talked about my sophomore year when I was leaving. Was that it was a very heavy topic of conversation.
University High?
Yeah. And like me leaving.
You leaving, okay. How many people did you know at UCCA that talked about it? Like talked about, it doesn't have to be University High. Well, I was going to say leaving in general, but I guess University High. How many people do you know that talked about wanting to do that?
I was definitely one of the loudest ones who wanted to leave.
Did you change some people's minds about it?
I think so. I think I know of one person who I changed the mind of. But like I heard towards the end of sophomore year, I heard like Mary Alice talk about it and like a couple other kids talk about it. And I knew there were CCA kids that had come to University High, so like that also kind of gave me like a possibility of like this is a thing that I can do. This is possible. But there actually weren't a lot of kids who wanted to come. I know there's more this year who are going to apply for their junior year.
That's good, yeah.
But yeah.
In CCA, do you guys like, are you closer, not close, but like, do you get to interact with people from other grades often?
Yes.
Okay.
So how the majors worked, for vocal music, there were classes so the high school classes were like, choir and women's ensemble and men's ensemble and jazz ensemble and like all the vocal rep classes.
Yeah.
And those were dominantly high school classes, but then you had classes like choral union or glee club who were a mix of high school and middle school. So glee club was more middle school, but choral union, I took choral union my freshman and sophomore year. So when I was a freshman, there were middle schoolers in there. There were 8th graders in there.
Okay.
And then as we continued to go on, we all kind of like stuck together. But you definitely, because like you perform with these kids.
Okay, yeah.
So like for performances, you'd have your high school choirs, your middle school choirs, and then at the beginning and the end, you guys would all be on the stage together. So we never really like interacted with them every day. But they were definitely like...
They weren't strangers.
Yeah, they weren't strangers. Because we also had vocal siblings. So when you're a high schooler, you get a middle schooler, and that's your little sibling. Or when you're a middle schooler, you get a high schooler, and that's your older sibling.
Okay.
So, like, I still talk to my vocal sibling
Really?
from a couple years ago, yeah. Like, he's
Wow.
been graduated for a while.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
really, really cool. Stuff like that, it's like, dude, you have such a good thing going, you know what I mean? It's like,
Exactly.
why are we going down the decline?
Yeah, because, like, you think
amazing.
of that, and then you think of everything else behind the scenes, you're like, oh, hey, that's not how that's supposed to work.
Yeah, that's really upsetting.
Yeah.
Um,
Definitely not great, but I do hope it gets better.
yeah, and I think from your perspective, because you moved on, your time at CCA is done.
Yeah.
Like, and that's, I think, I can compare it to certain things in my life, but, like, that's it. There's no more CCA for
Yeah.
you. So you took what you could get from it, and, you know,
Yeah.
now you're moving on to bigger things.
Like, I had the full opportunity to keep taking choir there. And, like, I was going to still be a part of the gospel choir that I was a part of because I loved it so much. And with my schedule here, it just didn't work out, so I shut it down. Told
Would
them
you
no.
be able to next year? Or is
Yeah,
it 'cause, like...
but I don't think I will.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I guess coming back to, what are you interested in doing here? Or how's that been like?
I really want to be into, like, the law forensics kind of side of things. So, like, with my college classes right now, like, I'm currently in psychology, which
Okay.
is kicking my butt, but I love it. So that's kind of, like, rolling me into it, and then I'm taking philosophy next semester, I think, which kind of, like, doesn't go hand in hand, but, like, it does at the same time. And then as, like, time goes on, I want to get into, like, criminal justice and the serial murders class and stuff like that.
Did they offer criminal justice to you guys?
They do, yeah.
Okay, like for the first semester or the second one?
First.
Okay. Did you not know you wanted to do criminal justice first, or did you want to do psychology more, or?
Criminal justice was actually the first one on my list for first semester,
You didn't
and
get into it, though?
psychology was, like, towards the bottom.
So it's just, okay, they just,
yeah.
okay, interesting. So they were just like, sucks to suck.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, and, like, I love my teacher, Claire, we love you, but good Lord, it's a lot of work.
I've heard psychology is tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
Which honestly sounds like it's probably the toughest class. I don't know about the seniors last year, but I think for us last year, for our first semester at least, we didn't have that many hard classes. Like, it was work, but it wasn't like how I've heard you guys react to psychology, which of course is subjective, but...
Yeah, and, like, it's not necessarily hard. Like, none of the work here, I would say, is necessarily hard. It's just a lot.
A lot,
And it's a lot at once. So, like, I think that's where we get the idea that it's hard, is because it's just a lot of work.
Yeah.
But, like, the material isn't necessarily hard to understand.
I'm thinking now, we had people last year and the year before who left after the first semester.
Crazy.
And yeah, that's what I always thought. Like, we had somebody from my home school, Saya. We love you, Saya.
Love you, Saya.
And he went back to Eastridge because he missed his friends and everything like that.
Yeah.
Which I understand, but at the same time, like, for me, I was like, dude, how could you could you let that go? How could you let that go? But he has a head on his shoulders, you know. So, you know, I think he knows what he wants to do. But I mean, I say that to say that I'm curious, like, if you guys are going to be like that, if anybody's going to leave. I think there's usually around one, but
yeah.
I think us going along with that, also I wonder who's going to be the first, like what class or what year is going to be the first class to have nobody leave, because that would be truly something.
I know it's not going to be us, unfortunately.
You already know somebody's people?
Yeah.
Well, you know, we've had people say that and they came back. We had people say that last year they weren't going to come back this year. Almost everybody said that did.
Yeah.
I don't even remember people that, I think there's like one or two people that didn't come back, but mostly everybody, and there was a lot of people saying, oh, I can't do this, I'm not coming back next year.
Yeah.
And then they showed up, first day of school, oh, hey, still here, huh? Well, you know. So,
I cannot tell you how many times I've gone into Miss Hayes' office and be like, I'm dropping out, I quit.
yeah.
Because she's had to talk me out of it so many times.
It's, I never got to that point, but I know a lot of people that did.
I've been saying that since middle school.
You can't find anything else like us.
You can't. You really can't.
It's so good here. And in senior year, it only gets better.
Yeah.
It only gets better. Because there was a lot of stuff that I wanted to do last year that I was too shy, I was too uncomfortable. And not that I made myself uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I didn't let myself do more.
Yeah.
But senior year, I had that moment where, honestly, kind of like the whole point of the podcast, like, there's so many things I wanted my high school career to be that it wasn't. And it's like, all right, well, let's just do a senior year then. Like, this is the only chance we're going to have to get it.
Yeah.
And so you start to realize a lot of these things. It sounds ridiculous, but there's so many things that I wish I knew in my junior year. And I knew a lot of stuff in my junior year that I wanted to do, but I just didn't do it. I just didn't do it.
I definitely feel that because it is your first year, like, you're shy, you're hesitant, but you're also so busy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's so much going on at once that, like, it kind of keeps you from doing all the events. And me and Felix were actually talking about this morning, like, where we're so excited for next year because we're going to be busy, but not as much as this year. We can actually experience everything.
That's the way you have to look at it.
Yeah.
That is how it is. That's absolutely how it is. It's so much fun, you know, but it's also like what you make it.
Yeah.
And they hand you all the opportunities, and it's just, what do you want to do?
Yeah. It all depends on if you're going to, like, take it, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't thank this program enough for a lot of the things that I am able to do, and people I get to meet and talk to, and because it's crazy trying to navigate your future. And I think about it this way, now partially just because I'm lazy, but like I still think about what I'm going to do in the future all the time, and I'm like, if this is the opportunities that I have, the advantages I have, and I don't know, like, what would I be doing if I was at my home school?
That's how I feel about it too. Like, would I really be able to, like, launch myself into this if I was still at CCA, or if I was at Hickson High School, or Red Bank, or anything like that? Like,
it's
good Lord,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
It is.
I think it's come a long way, and it's still going. We're only on our third year. I think about this sometimes a lot. I feel really happy because I've gotten to see the first class graduate, and even though I wasn't the first class, but I get to see that, and then also see you guys. So, like, I took a picture with Eleanor and Alicia. We had the Mentor Mixer event about a month ago. I took a picture with all three of us. It's a terrible picture, but I took a picture with us. Well, they looked fine, but I looked
It's
awful.
sentimental.
Yeah, it's sentimental though, because it was, and I sent it to Ms. Hayes because it was 3 generations in one picture, which is you're hardly ever gonna see. She happened to be there volunteering for the event, but other than that, like, there are some seniors I see around. Like, I see Jafeth around all the time, so like, it's not impossible, and you could probably get that. Like, if you just see a senior walking around next year, or even like next year if you see one of us walking around. But what would truly be cool is to get to see how many generations we can get in one picture.
Oh,
that would be
awesome.
so cool. Oh my God.
I always forget that UH is such a baby school still.
It is. We're so young, and I almost feel like I want to come back here in like 2 or 3 years if we're still around and see like how much stuff has changed.
Yeah.
You know, like and honestly, the makerspace is a great example because this place right now. First year, this thing was basically empty. Last year, they started filling it with all this stuff, and then this year, I guess we're starting to take it more seriously. But I think honestly, it's just like people wanting to use it more. Like last year, people hardly ever used it. You guys are using it a lot more than we ever did, and it's been like the first quarter, and you guys are already using it way more than we did.
I think it's also because of like all the creative projects that we have to do.
Yeah, the beginning of the year is stacked.
Exhibition.
Yeah, the beginning of the year is stacked with stuff.
Oh yeah.
How are you feeling with the winter exhibition?
Honestly, it's kind of been out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Like Miss Knox mentioned the Power C yesterday, and I like totally forgot about it. Like haven't touched it since the first 2 weeks of school.
What's the Power C?
Exactly. But like you have to make like this physical representation of the Mox Power C, but like it's where you want to be in the next 2 years, I think.
I think we may have done that, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it's the fact that I don't even know what the assignment is. If that tells you anything, like, but like the past 2 projects have been okay. I still need to finish one of them, but.
Did you do your shoebox?
I did do my shoebox. Yeah.
What was your shoebox about?
It was about like, it was mostly like shows and movies and books that I loved. Like I had hand painted all of my favorite books onto the front of it.
That's really cool.
And then like I had show quotes from Gilmore Girls. I had Nightmare for Christmas stuff, my shoes, were like a little bit more on like my mental health side. So like with my anxiety and like the depression that occasionally comes by to say hello, and like, but it also had like a lot of movie references, like Coraline, the movie 9. I had a lot of video game. 9 is such a good movie.
It's like, I think, it's funny. Sorry, not to like cut you off, but
No,
Nine
you're
is such a funny movie because it's never talked about.
Ever.
Never ever talked about.
More people need to watch 9.
Yes, 9 Supremacy,
Watch
man.
it.
Watch 9. Good movie.
It was like, I used to fall asleep to that movie.
Yeah,
like, I love that movie.
I was a scaredy cat as a kid. Everything.
I wasn't. Like, I wasn't at all.
I was terrified as a kid about everything. That movie scared me. I liked it, but it scared me.
I always loved like the creepy stuff. Like Tim Burton has always been my favorite like movie director, producer.
Yeah.
But like I can quote Nightmare Before Christmas word for word. Like I wrote the script myself. Yeah, Coraline, 9, Five Nights at Freddy's. I was a huge Five Nights at Freddy's kid. Still am,
a lot
actually.
Of us were, yeah.
Yeah, I woke up to lore being on my TV this morning.
You're intaking it as you sleep.
Yes.
Oh man, yeah, dude. Five Nights at Freddy's that's crazy. It's blown. It's so funny because I think about it's not just FNAF, but other things too. Like the new thing is lore. It's not really new, but the thing now is lore. Everything has to have lore. And when he made the game, there was not lore.
There was nothing to it.
There was nothing to it. And it's so crazy as it develops and develops. Like the FNAF timeline is one of the most complex timelines I've ever heard of. And it's just because he was like, oh, some people like that. Oh.
Like
they
this
like that
man
too.
was in his basement working at Dollar General, working on this video game, and it's insane that we're about to get the second movie after like years of this game being like worked on.
It's crazy. Like I think it's only like about 10 years now or something like that.
Yeah,
Close
10 or 11 years.
It's insane. I know you're talking about video games on your shoebox as well. What other games are you into?
I'm really into story-based games.
Okay.
So if you know anything about me, you know I love Life is Strange.
Life is Strange. I could have guessed that about you. Could have guessed that about you.
It's my entire life.
Is it strange?
It's very strange.
Sorry, that's a bad
You're
joke.
actually the first person to make that joke towards me.
Really?
Yes. I need more people to make that joke towards me.
Yeah.
But I love Life is Strange. I have tapestries. I have Chloe's necklace, her tank top. I want my first tattoo to be Life is Strange. Like,
really?
It's had such a massive impact on my life. Like, I know that sounds wild, but it definitely has had.
I can kind of see that. One of my really good friends, she's obsessed with Life is Strange. I guess this is a strong word, but she really likes the games.
Yeah.
I can see you guys talking about Life is Strange for like an hour.
Yeah. I have replayed the first game a million times. I've replayed Before the Storm. I just recently finished the newest one they came out with, which is a little disappointing.
Yeah, I've heard that one's pretty disappointing. Yeah. She made me play like the first 30 minutes on Nintendo Switch of the first Life is Strange. I think it was the first one. It's cool.
Yeah.
I would only play it if I was there, and
it's a really screwed up game. Like as you go on, it's really messed up.
I gotta play that now. That sounds interesting.
Oh, it's great. Because it's the whole thing of Life is Strange is chaos theory, which if you know chaos theory, it's if anything can happen, it will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the butterfly plays into chaos theory as well. So in the game, it is like the physical representation of chaos theory. If anything could have happened, it did. It was, oh God, it was such a good game.
That sounds like a roller coaster story.
Oh, it was. Absolutely. Roller coaster of emotions. The entire franchise is.
Does like the second game take place after the first one? Are they connected at all, or are any of the games connected?
Yes. So, okay, there's Life is Strange with Max, and then Life is Strange 2 with Daniel and the other guy. I don't know, I haven't finished it. But then there's Before the Storm, but you have to do it like Before the Storm, Life is Strange 2, and then double exposure.
That's the timeline?
That's the timeline.
Okay.
There's True Colors and something else in there too.
There's more games.
Yeah, but they don't go hand in hand with like Max's timeline.
They're like spin-offs, essentially.
Yeah, kind of. Because like True Colors was like, it had the same idea where like everybody had certain like psychological powers, but I don't think it had any true significance to like the first Life is Strange game. I know for the second game, there's like a mini like side quest game that you have to play.
Okay.
To finish the other one.
Really?
Yeah. because it's important to the story. So like you have to like
Interesting.
stop it at a certain part and then go play that one and then come back and play it. But I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, okay. I think I've heard of things like that before.
Yeah, it was
It's
really
like,
sad.
like an intermission kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, it was a quick like hour gameplay for the little one, and it was so sad.
Are you well versed in Life is Strange lore?
I am, pretty much.
That's cool.
But like, I don't know, because there's not much lore on it, but like, I know a lot of the Easter eggs.
Okay, yeah, I got you. What other games are you into? What other story games?
Actually,
let me ask this first. What do you like? Are you on Switch or like what do you play your games on?
So mostly I'm on Xbox.
Xbox, okay.
I do occasionally play on my Switch, but I don't like the controls on it as well.
Okay.
Like I've been trying to play Little Nightmares 2 on my Switch for years and cannot do it because the controls on the Switch won't let me get past a part.
Really?
Yeah, because you have to like spin in a circle, but my controls won't let me spin in a circle to get through it. So I've been stuck at the same part. But I have watched the game. I watch more games than I play them.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're on Xbox, which the reason I ask is because certain like it's not like you're gate kept, but certain games kind of have to, or certain games are. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah.
Like, so,
There's
like, you wouldn't
so
play
many
all the
games that
on
are only restricted to PlayStation that I've been like wanting to play, and it's so sad. In a perfect world, I would have both.
Yeah.
But I'm broke.
It happens. It's pretty common. Actually, it's pretty common, unfortunately. Okay, yeah. So what are the games are you into?
I love Frambo, Little Misfortune, the first two Little Nightmares games, and I only say the first two because I haven't watched the third one yet.
Is it out?
Yeah, they just came out with it like last month, a couple weeks ago. So those, and then I also really like God of War. But the thing with God of War is that I don't know anything about the game because I keep falling asleep every time I go to watch it.
Have you like seen anything or heard anything about the originals or like the newer? Because I know the newer ones have really taken off, which are also really good. But the originals are kind of an older.
I started at God of War Ragnarok and watched the first episode and then fell asleep. Rest series.
Okay.
So
interesting.
I haven't gotten any further, but I
Okay,
think it's
yeah.
really pretty. So
Because I know. So when I was younger, my dad was really big into God of War. He's been a
Yeah.
PlayStation guy his whole life. So we had like, he had like all the God of War games on PS3, and I would watch him play those. And then they rebooted it with, I don't know what the first one's called. I don't know what the first one's called, but there's the reboot God of War, and then there's God of War Ragnarok after that. And
Yeah.
I think it ended the story, but it was surprising to even see they rebooted God of War because I think the original ones, like it's the same guy, same stories, technically the same story, but it's just such a huge gap, and they were just like, oh yeah, all this stuff happened, let's fill you in, and and then it's like, okay, now we started this new thing. So I think it was surprising to even see all like the reboot in general. You know, like I don't think anybody expected it. Because the original games are just like and the newer games are still like a hack and slash. You know, like they're still just like whatever. But there was like not much thought about like this grand storyline. They really changed Kratos' character as well.
yeah.
I honestly, I'm not super well versed. I can't talk about God of War all day. I really can't. Like I don't know a whole lot, but I know enough and I can appreciate it enough.
Hey, yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I love video games. I've talked about like my interests and stuff like the future, and my dad's a mechanic and he loves cars.
Oh, nice.
And that got me thinking like, okay, well, what do I love? And there was like video games. Like, I'm so like, I'm not as much anymore, but I used to just be like so boring, you know? Like I could talk about video games all day long, but that was basically it.
Yeah.
And then that got me into computers, and computers got me into like radio and communications and stuff. And now that's what I want to do. So like it was, and the reason I mentioned my dad is because I looked at him to see, or I looked at him because what he does for work, he can use at home.
Yeah.
And that matters to me because I want something like that. You know, when I go to work, I want I want an aspect that's not just like for money. At the very least, I can take my stuff home and use it.
Yeah.
And that's what's important to me. And so that's kind of how I got there. And I know it doesn't really work like that for everybody, but it's an important part for me.
I do like that though.
Yeah.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah, it helped me out because, like a lot of people, I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
No idea. But I'm into technical stuff, and I think I could get behind that.
Yeah. And you can use that in everything.
Oh yeah,
so.
absolutely. I mean, like I'm even doing podcasting now. Like
Yeah.
I can get into this kind of stuff and see myself in that environment. I'm trying to think of questions. There's a lot of stuff I want to ask you. Like there's tons of stuff, and I think with the podcasting, I need to have everybody on at least twice.
Yeah.
Because I could ask you a lot of deeper questions, but if we don't really know each other like this, then it's kind of like, it's not wrong, but also I don't even have like the time. I don't have the time.
Yeah. You should do it like the beginning of the year and then at the end of the year.
End of the year. Yeah,
Go
that's a
for
good
it.
idea. That's a good idea. I should do that. I'm thinking now, there's a lot of stuff I have to do with this space as well. Like you saw, we came in here and there's like stuff on the table, which like is fine, but it's like, I was talking to Mr. Schober, like, he's like, oh yeah, you should like have a grander background. And I'm like, well, I would love to, but we can't have nice things. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
literally.
Like, it's so, I have to get a clock. I was going to go to Five Below today. Every time I say this, I'm trying to go to Five Below so bad.
Oh, I love that place.
And Kiriana, one of the seniors, she works at Five Below.
Yeah.
And she can get discounts. We were gonna go today, but today I'm watching the new Predator movie with my dad.
Oh, nice.
So, like, and then we were gonna do it like months ago. We're gonna go, and then it just never worked out because of whatever the reason is. So, and I need to go to Five Below now because I need to get a clock so I can look at the time and see how much time has passed.
Yes.
And not have to like look at my phone. So I need to get a clock. I want to get like background stuff for here. I want to get a table and put some stuff on the table. I want to get tapestry and like hang.
That'd be so
I want to do all
cool.
kinds of stuff. And there's the two problems. This one's like, okay, we can't have nice things because it's probably gonna get messy.
It's so messy in
And
here.
two, I can't get to Five Below, man.
Yeah.
I've been planning this for months. I keep trying to go to Five Below. It's not working out.
I love Five Below.
So
If I
they have a
could-
lot of good stuff.
If I could live there, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
What's your favorite candy from Five Below? Which is really just any candy in general, but
Yeah.
they have a lot of like
I don't know.
cultural stuff there too. So.
They do. I don't know. Rolos.
Rolos.
Yeah.
That was the last thing I was thinking.
I love them.
You know, I actually thought you were gonna say Sour Patch Kids. I don't know why.
I do like Sour Patch Kids, but I like the watermelon.
The watermelons.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can get behind that.
Yeah. They're
Um,
sweeter.
They are sweeter, and I think there was a point in time where I ate too many and I couldn't anymore.
Oh, that's fair.
I ate too many Sour Patch Kids.
I have had to stop telling people that my favorite candies are Swedish Fish and Rolos because I have a basket in my bedroom of just Swedish Fish and Rolos from like birthdays, Valentine's Day, Easter, like all of it. It's ridiculous.
What are you gonna start telling people now?
I don't know.
Instead.
I don't know.
Like,
Because
my
I'm
favorite candy is money.
no, literally, just keep sending it.
Yeah.
But
You
I
have
have
a
so
basket
many.
of hundreds in your closet. I don't know what to do with it all.
Oh, I wish.
So I know we talked about your job. How's the job going? I know you wanted to look for a new one.
I love my job.
You did?
I've been going back and forth with it because like I love the main situation that made me want to leave so bad has gotten fixed.
Okay.
But I've also been there for almost 2 years, so I don't.
So it's a messy breakup.
Yeah.
I see.
And like I love so many people there. Shout out to my coworkers. You guys are amazing. And like I would be so sad to leave like my manager and my servers and it would be so sad because I don't know if we're ever gonna stay in contact.
Yeah.
So like, and when that sounds so dumb to say because like the age gap and the life gap and everything, but like I feel like we've gotten really close together and
I get that,
we're
yeah.
a family now. So I don't want to just like disown my family because like I need a new job.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm always open to opportunities, but I'm not actively looking anymore.
And you mentioned a Hot Topic.
I
What happened
wish.
with that?
I never applied.
No? I
No.
think you said you had an in, right? You had an in for Hot
Yeah,
Topic?
I had already talked to the manager about it.
What did they say?
They said that I could apply towards the end of October and I could call back again, say that I did, and I'd get an interview. But with the whole situation at my job being like worked out, it was kind of just like a out of sight, out of mind thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that and like working at Hot Topic would be nice because like I could sit there and do my homework while I'm doing it. But most of the time it would just be me and it would be at Northgate, and like I love Northgate. It's so cool and silly, but it's so dead.
It is.
So
good.
like I'd have no human interaction.
I would love that job. I hate
Yeah.
human interaction.
I I think the main reason why I wanted to go into Hot Topic so bad was because I didn't have to wear a uniform. I could wear whatever I wanted, and I could sit there and do homework or read or just like have time to myself while getting paid for it.
Yeah.
But there was just, I'd never see anybody.
Yeah.
I would lose all social skills.
Yeah.
So.
I get that. It kind of sounds like you know what you want. I think, do you think that would be an accurate way to describe you? I guess taking with that in mind, right, with you knowing what things that you want, what's next for you in the future?
Hopefully law school, or maybe not necessarily law school, but hopefully like forensics or law or anything in a really cute apartment.
Do you want like a small apartment? Or?
Yes.
Okay. That's another question I've been thinking about recently.
Yeah, I would love to have my own little apartment, but I'm scared of being alone. But like I want it to be cute, and I want it to be like trippy and psychedelic, and like no big lights, none of them at all.
Interesting. That's a vibe though.
Yeah.
It's like you know what you want.
Exactly.
You know what you want. Okay, yeah, for sure.
But I really like to go to UTK because they have a really good forensics program, and their body farm there is incredible, as weird as that sounds. But it's close to home. I love Knoxville, so.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that about you. I just got direct admission to UTK. I don't think I'm gonna go. I don't really care for it, but
yeah.
I don't know why I brought that up. You mentioned it. I'm not trying to brag.
No, that's cool though.
Yeah, I guess like, well, I guess it depends on like the school you go to.
Yeah.
Because there's some like flagship schools. I don't know. I'm not a counselor. I don't know these things.
My dad has always told me that going to college is fun when your sports are good. So UTK has always been on the list.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If he wasn't UTK, where would you want to go?
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. So you're shooting for the top.
You're like
I deserve to be up here. Okay, yeah.
I love the idea of going to Vanderbilt, but it is so expensive. Nobody has that kind of money.
Yeah.
So I have, as much as I would love it, I've definitely put it behind me, and I think UTK is where I'm going to end up going. That's
a good school though. Everybody knows UTK. It's like the prestigious one of all the.
It's gorgeous too. It's a gorgeous campus.
I haven't seen it. Like as much as I talk about UTK, never even seen a picture of it.
I've been there a couple times. I was actually there a couple weeks ago for a concert.
Really?
Yeah.
There was a concert at UTK?
It was at the basketball court. I cannot remember what that stadium's called.
Who was playing?
Brandon Lake.
It was my.
He's a Christian artist. He's like a bulky, rocky Christian artist.
Interesting.
He's kind of all over the place, but my mom loves him.
Cool.
And so we went.
That sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
I think I'll end with one last question that I have. It's my favorite question, and I think it tells me a lot about your past, actually.
Okay.
What lesson have you learned throughout your whole life?
Fear is a liar.
Fear is a liar.
Fear is a liar.
Oh, that's a bar right there.
Yeah.
That's good. I haven't done a whole lot of interviews, but every time I hear a lesson, I always think, I don't write them down or anything. I mean, they're documented, but I don't write them down. And so far, no repeats.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Fear is a liar. I don't think I've ever heard that one before.
So in 5th grade, I had this math teacher, Miss Lewis. Love her to death. I actually just ran into her at Walmart recently. But she experienced my anxiety firsthand when it came to math and tests and school. So every time I would like freeze up when I was asked a question, she would go, "Ads, what's fear?" And I was like, "It's a liar." And she would like tell me that constantly, is fear is a liar. Don't listen to it. Don't believe it. It is a liar. It will lie to you. Like even when other kids were struggling, she'd shout out, "Ads, what is fear?" And I would respond back to her.
Really?
So, yeah.
That's cool. That's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
That's a great relationship.
Love you, Miss Lewis. I miss you.
Fear is a liar. That's so good.
Yeah.
Damn, that's powerful too. And now you gotta think about it. Like fear definitely dictates our life.
It does.
I think there was a question I heard the other day. Is what do people let fear dictate their life or love dictate their life more?
Oh, fear, definitely. Definitely. You don't have to admit it, but we all know it's fear.
Yeah. Yeah. I almost think like well, there's a lot more you could talk about with that. But yeah, fear is, it's funny how impactful it is. I don't really think about it all that time. I don't really think about it all that much. I think we feel it more than we think about it.
Yeah, exactly. And even with like anxiety, like you definitely feel it more than you think about it. Because you could be anxious and have no clue why.
Yeah.
So like you don't necessarily, especially when it's like such a routine oriented thing that like you're constantly anxious, you don't think about why. Like there could be a massive problem and you just, oh, this is normal for me, so I'm not going to think about it.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yeah.
Definitely. Well, Ads, thank you so much. I will definitely have to have you back on because there's tons.
Yes.
I mean, there's so much stuff to talk about, and I think this is good to surface level.
Yeah. I like this. This is fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you had a good time. Thank you so
Yes.
much. I had a great time doing this.